In the year 2150, time travel had become a reality. Governments and corporations alike used it to manipulate events in their favor. But with great power came great responsibility, and those who traveled through time faced a dilemma that could alter the course of history. One such traveler was Dr. Anna Mitchell. A renowned physicist, she had invented a time machine that could transport her to any point in the past or future. Anna was an ethical scientist who believed that altering the past could have disastrous consequences for the future. She always traveled back in time as an observer, never interfering with the course of events. One day, Anna received a distress call from the future. The world had been hit by a catastrophic event, and millions of lives were at stake. The only way to prevent it was to go back in time and change a single event that had caused a chain reaction leading to the disaster. Anna knew that changing the past was dangerous, but the stakes were too high to ignore. She activated her time machine and traveled back to the year 1929, the eve of the stock market crash that had triggered the Great Depression. Anna had to prevent the crash without causing any ripple effects that would alter the course of history. She decided to invest a small sum of money in the stock market, just enough to prevent the crash, but not enough to attract attention. Anna's plan seemed to work, and the market remained stable. However, as she prepared to return to the future, she discovered that her actions had unintended consequences. By preventing the crash, she had altered the timeline, causing a chain reaction of events that led to a different catastrophic event in the future, one even worse than the one she had been trying to prevent. Anna's plan seemed to work, and the market remained stable. However, as she prepared to return to the future, she discovered that her actions had unintended consequences. By preventing the crash, she had altered the timeline, causing a chain reaction of events that led to a different catastrophic event in the future, one even worse than the one she'd been trying to prevent. Anna had to race against fate to undo the damage she had caused. She traveled back in time again and again, trying to find the moment when the chain reaction began. Each time she altered the past, hoping to prevent the future disaster, but each time, the outcome was worse than before. Anna realized that there was no easy solution to her dilemma. She had to make a choice, and the consequences of that choice would be irreversible. She decided to let the stock market crash happen, knowing that it would cause hardship and suffering, but believing that it was the lesser of two evils. Anna returned to the future and watched as the disaster she had been trying to prevent was averted. She knew that her actions had caused pain and suffering, but she also knew that she had done the right thing. She had learned that the power to alter the course of history was not something to be taken lightly, and that every action had consequences, some of them unforeseeable.